if you want to improve your Spanish, you need to be doing these two things almost every day. It's helped me grow my confidence with the language, how I use it, and also it's allowed me to improve my accent and pronunciation dramatically since I've been doing these two things. So it's a two-stage process, and the first stage is inputs and the second stage is outputs. So with inputs, it can what you do is consuming the language, so Spanish, as much as possible in as many different forms as possible. So reading books, watching TV shows, listening to podcasts, and listening to music. So those are your inputs, and they all help with different skills. So for example, reading, I'm more of a visual learner. So for me, reading helps me see the words, understand the words, and I can even understand some of the pronunciations when I see similarities within how certain words are formed and their endings. And so that just really helps me. Whereas if I just listen to something, it can be hard for me to pick up, but it definitely helps because I kind of visualize the words when I listen as well. So being able to see a word helps me then retain it when I hear it. Or at least I can link the two. And the second phase is output. So this is where you actually start using the language, because it's all great consuming it, but you have to be able to use it. This is where you're going to be speaking and writing. And the way you're going to do this is by journaling. So what I do is I journal anyway. It's something I've always been doing. So what I've been incorporating is writing about the things I did in the day, in Spanish. So I started off using simple sentence structures, very basic. I did this. It gets you comfortable using the different tenses, the different, subjectives, whatever. And then it basically, that helps you, form connection with the language. And so you're actually going to speak by writing it down. If it's something that you do on a consistent basis, then you'll know all the words associated with how you do that thing. And then what I do is I take that, so I'll write it out. I try and using all the words and vocab I know, I'll write out what I did. And then what I'll do is I'll put that into ChatGPT, and I'll get ChatGPT to correct that sentence or that paragraph or what I've written about what I've done in my day. And that will then spit out the fully corrected version, so it'll correct any mistakes. And then obviously you take that feedback and you learn and you note it down where you've made mistakes. And then what I do then is once I have that perfectly crafted Spanish paragraph about what I did in the day, I'll then practice speaking that over and over again with ChatGPT, with using the language mode, and I'll get it to critique my accent and pronunciation as harshly as possible. And I have to keep repeating it until I get the right flow, until I get the right pronunciation. And the best thing is it will tell you where you're struggling and where it doesn't sound as